Okay, good evening everyone. Let's just put this brightness down just a notch. That's a little bit better. How is everyone today? I hope everyone's had a good Saturday. I was due to come on yesterday, but it was just a super crazy day yesterday, and so by the time I got finished everything that I needed to do, it was a bit late in the day, so I decided I would do my readings tonight instead. Hello, Kelly. Hello, hello. Okay, we have people jumping on. Lovely to see everyone. So for all my new viewers, my name's Lady Moonlight, i.e. the Mystic Witch. And I do readings on here and spiritual guidance, natural skincare, natural supplements, etc., etc. Hello, Tanya. Hello, hello. Lovely to see everyone. Now, from time to time, I will be getting close and personal with the screen because I'm also registered blind, but my spiritual third eye has always been acute since I was small. So I've always been communicating with spirits since I was young, even though I don't have much physical sight. Hello, Rosie. How are you? Lovely to see you again. Blessings to you as well, Hilary. Hello, hello. Oh, well, I'm glad you were drawn to the page. Welcome to, hello, Free Spirit. Welcome to my live. I'm doing well, thank you. It's been a good day so far. Okay, so for all our new viewers here, every second evening, on average, unless I'm super busy and can't get on live, I come on and do a card of the day, and then I do a draw for 8 people to receive a free reading. Now, those that don't manage to get a reading tonight, I also do free readings on my profile page as well. I have a free readings list on my profile under the pinned post. And you just ask for a card, I put you on my readings list, and when I've got spare time, I go through that readings list and do little mini readings for you on my profile page and tag your name in it. So even if you don't get picked for a reading tonight, you can always join me on another live to get picked, or I have got those free readings on my profile page as well. Good evening, Rachel. Oh, thank you. You know, hello, Yasmin. How are you? Lovely to see you again. I've always been on belief that if you are gifted with the art of seeing, that gift was given to you freely. So I do little mini readings here, free. And anyone that wants more in-depth readings, obviously my in-depth readings, which last about an hour, are not free, but my live readings on here are little mini readings, and so are the ones on my profile. And I believe in giving back. And most of the time when I'm doing lives, there are a few people that will do comments and shares and gifts and stuff. And, you know, I appreciate all of that anyway. So thank you to everyone who does share, follow, like, etc., because it means the world to me. Thank you, Victoria. Oh, no, don't apologize, Yasmin. Thank you so much for the roses, everyone. Thank you, Hilary. So that's who I am, really. I'll give, I am a starseed. A lot of people call me a starseed or an indigo child. Both are very much similar, the same sort of thing. I'm also a traditional witch. I'm a solitary witch. I don't have my own coven as such. I just do my own thing. I'm a Reiki master as well, so I send healing to the sick. I make healing jewellery, which you can see on my profile page, for the sick as well. So that's a little bit about me. Hello, Gemma. Hello, Charlene. Oh, thank you. Oh, I love that. My mum did a lot of foster caring in her time before, sadly, she passed away in 2009 with cancer. But she gave a lot back by fostering adults and children with special needs, etc. She found it really, really rewarding because she was given a home and love to children and adults that had very little of that. So a little bit about me as well is that due to my disability, I spent almost 50 years going through bullying. I was in a narcissistic, abusive marriage for 30 years before I found my partner and got out of that abusive marriage. And I've been with my wonderful partner now for 8 happy years. But I have used the experience of bullying and being bullied, should I say, and being in an abusive relationship to help other women, children, and sometimes men who are going through abuse, especially child abuse, because my ex was a child abuser. Even abused our own daughter, who then became a child abuser as well. So I had to basically turn my back on my own daughter because I don't condone any abuse at all. And because I was protecting my 3 grandchildren from abuse, I got my grandkids banned from seeing me from them as well. So, but it's all experience that I can use to help others who are going through similar. So I do a lot of work behind the scenes supporting people with abuse, who are going through abuse or who are going through bullying, especially if they've got a disability, etc. So there's a lot to me. Yes, I have, just a bit. Oh, thank you. It was hard, but it was, my spiritual side kept me sane, I guess. I have an autistic son who's an adult now, but he kept me going as well. His father used to abuse him as well and still tries to do so now, even though my son now has his own place with staff carers. But as I said, I don't see it as a negative. I see it as something that I had to go through, because if I hadn't gone through abuse, if I hadn't gone through bullying, if I hadn't got a son with autism, how could I help others who are battling with abuse or bullying, or who are struggling with disabilities of any kind? I couldn't. So I see it as a blessing. Exactly. Definitely. Good evening, Stephen. Nice to see you again. Thank you, Dan, for the roses. So that's a little bit about me and what I do. Um, so yeah, no, there is a lot more to me than meets the eye. Um, I guess my best friend is my current partner. Other than that, it's just me, my partner, and my mom's two African greys. And sometimes I feel it's just the two of us against the world sometimes. But I have made a lot of friends here on TikTok. I used to do a lot of readings on Facebook, but I don't know about anybody else, but Facebook has kind of went downhill as far as the lives, etc., etc. And the owner of Ego, yeah, yeah, owner of Facebook does work with Ego. And the whole dynamics of Facebook changed when the owner of Facebook started to charge people for wanting their posts seen, which is crazy. So a friend of mine suggested that my talents would be best served on TikTok. Now, I was on TikTok a few years back, and that was a time when it was all teenagers, youngsters, and I thought I'll never fit in here, and I just didn't bother with TikTok. But my friend recently persuaded me to try TikTok, so I gave it a go, got my first 1,000 followers, and been doing my readings live here. I've met some amazing, amazing people who have been very supportive. Don't get me wrong, I've had a few trolls who have tried to use my name and some of my photos to make up fake accounts. And I've had a few of my followers saying that they've been jumping in their DM boxes asking money for readings, blessings, spells, etc. So one thing that I will say about me is I will never, ever jump into a DM box and ask you for if you want a reading, if you want spell work, if you want blessings or anything. That's not the way I work. My TikTok readings on here, they are free. Same with my profile readings, even though they're only mini readings, they are. So just to let you know, let me just catch up. Hello, Rosie. Thank you for the roses, everyone. Yes, I am going to be doing readings tonight. I'm just explaining who I am to all our wonderful new viewers tonight and what I do. So what I'm going to do tonight, as I always do on my readings, I'm going to do a card of the day, which is a general card for which hopefully will resonate with everyone. And then I'm going to do a draw for 8 names to get a reading tonight. So that's kind of how I kind of roll. If I do miss out any comments or miss any comments when I'm doing my readings, I do apologize. Oh, thank you. I'm glad. I like to keep my lives very, very positive. I'm not one for negativity, and I will let people know right from the start if anyone comes onto the live and they're being negative or rude or abrupt, you will get blocked. Simple as that. I just don't tolerate negativity. But thank you so much. Hello, everyone. So, for the card of the day, I'm going to use my moon cards because that's the ones that Spirit have drawn me for the card of the day. And then I'm going to use my general Old Faithful cards for the 8 people that I will pick after I've done the card of the day. Oh, thank you. Yep. Yeah, I just don't do negativity. I think when you've been through 50 years of bullying and abuse, you get less tolerant of negative people. So, yeah. Okay, let's shuffle the moon cards and see what the card of the day has to see. Oh, thank you. Yep, there is a lot of, yeah. Thank you for the roses, everyone. You are so kind. Is it going to happen to us? Is what going to happen to you? I'm not quite sure what that question means. Okay. I have no, is what going to happen to us? I don't understand your question. Thank you for the love, everyone. I'm not sure what you need reassuring about. Hello. There's so many people searching for their true path. Okay, well hopefully the card of the day may help with that. Okay, I'm just going to shuffle the card of the day. Are we going to be together? Well, I don't know who your partner is, Retro, so I have no idea. Hello. Now, Rosie, I know Rosie has been following me for a while. Rosie, I don't know if you would like to be moderator tonight. If you do, let me know. Rosie knows how I work, and it's always nice to have some of my trusty followers being moderators for when I'm doing readings. Okay, wait, give me 2 seconds then, Rosie. Let me see. Let me see. Okay, done. Thank you, Rosie. Now, I can't answer specific questions like that without actually picking a card for somebody, because unless it's in the cards, I won't be able to tell you. But, you know, follow your own intuition. You will know if your partner is right for you and vice versa. You should actually feel it in your soul. I knew when I met my soulmate 8 years ago, he was the one from the word go. If there's no feelings between you, it's not going to happen. And if there is a lot of feelings between you, yes, it will happen. As I said, I can't answer direct questions on the live because I only focus on the card of the day and the readings for 8 people. I know a lot of other readers on TikTok do answer questions, but if I was to spend a lot of time answering yes, no questions, etc., I would never get my readings done because my readings do take up a little bit of time on my lives. So I do apologize. If there's any time at the end of the card of the day and the 8 readings, then yes, I will see what I can do as far as answering questions. But my live readings are always just card of the day and readings for 8 people. Okay. Oh, thank you, Tanya. Oh, thank you. I will be doing a draw after this card of the day for 8 people only. So I'll let you know how I do that draw after the card of the day, everyone. But 8 people will get a reading tonight. Okay. So today's card of the day, which is a card for everyone, is meditate and contemplate. And it's a new moon in Pisces. Meditate and contemplate. Do you know, there's a lot of things in Earth now, or on Earth now. We want answers and we want them today, tomorrow, whatever. We search Google, the internet, whatever it is that we need to find. But somewhere along the line, we have lost the ability to communicate with our own guidance system, which is our own intuition and our own spiritual being as well. And when you truly ground yourself every single day and you spend a little bit of time, even if it's just 10 minutes, 15 minutes, 20 minutes a day on meditation and grounding yourself, then you find that you are more connected to spirit and the earth and all that is. And you'll also find that your intuition will guide you to what's right or what's wrong. How many of us in life, for example, have wanted to do something and our gut has been churning to try and tell us, don't do this, but we do it anyway. And then what happens? We spend time later on regretting it because we went, how many times have we said, I wish I'd listened to my intuition, or I wish I'd listened to my gut. My gut told me not to do this, but my stubborn human brain decided I was going to do it anyway. And I got into hot water doing it, right? How many times has our parents gave us advice, for example, don't climb that tree because the branches may look strong, but they could snap. Do we ever listen to our mums? Probably not most of the time, right? And when you're amongst your friends, etc., your mum's words of advice go out the window when your friends are saying, oh, you're a chicken, you can't climb that tree, right? I ain't no chicken, I'll climb the tree. So we climb the tree and you fall off the tree, break an arm or a leg, if you're lucky. And then later on, my mum told me that was going to happen, but we never listen. We never pay attention. And we certainly have lost the art of listening to our intuition. Now, every living human being, every living animal has got acute intuition. Children are the most intuitive beings on this planet because they haven't been affected by mind programming, right? They're not affected by laws and regulations and rules, etc. So they always instinctively follow their intuition. But it's when we get into adulthood, we lose that skill, we lose that art. And we're listening to everybody else, but we're ignoring our own intuition, and that can get us into a lot of trouble. It's like I get a lot of questions about relationship problems. Am I right for my partner? Is my partner right for me? Again, if we were more in tune with our intuition through meditation and through contemplation and just thinking things through and just retreating away from society for a bit, going for a walk, sitting by a stream and asking that same question, we would find the answers. But we're in a everything has to be instant, right? You know, McDonald's, you go to McDonald's, you've got a meal. You go to a restaurant, everything's made for you. You don't have to worry about cooking or slaving over a stove or whatever else, right? We're in a convenient society where we want to know something, we'll Google it, you know, or we'll ask a friend or whatever. The last person we ask is our intuition. And if we all started to follow our intuition, our lives would change in a more positive way, and we wouldn't have a lot of the problems that we're having today. Hello, hello. Oh, lovely. Hello, Stephen's wife. I'm glad you were able to join us. Oh, that's lovely, Colette. Hello, everyone. I'm just going down some of these questions. Oh, thank you. I'm hoping that you'll get picked. But yeah, I have my own YouTube channel on here. And on my YouTube channel, which is the Lady Moonlight one, you'll find the link in my bio. I have specific guided meditations. And I don't only teach meditation, but I also teach the art of meditation. A lot of people will say they can't meditate because they can't turn their human brain off, right? They go to meditate and their brain is start wandering. And that's because they're meditating wrong. So when I do a guided meditation, I don't just go into the meditation. I teach how to shut down the human brain so that you get a better experience as far as meditation goes. So now and again on here, I have meditation nights. I'm planning to do a meditation night on Tuesday this week instead of a readings. And so if anyone would like to join me on Tuesday evening, it's probably going to be about 10 p.m. UK time. I'm going to be doing a sky and earth grounding meditation, which teaches you how to ground yourself, to shut off from the world and able to, or in order to clear your chakras, unblock them, and then you're able then to not only start communicating with spirit, but you'll be able to listen to your intuition, that inner voice, because we all need to get back to basics of listening to our intuition. Our intuition is our guides letting us know if something feels right, do it. If something doesn't feel right, don't do it. Thank you so much. Oh, thank you, Tanya. Hello, Colette. Hello, everyone. Okay, so that's the card of the day. If anyone would like to learn the art of meditation, as I said, I do have a meditation playlist on my YouTube channel. All of my readings that I do on here are also shared afterwards on my YouTube channel. There's a lot of other things on there, like spirit ghost hunting that I do with my partner. For those who are interested in natural skin care or natural health products, I also have all of that information on there as well, because the earth has got way too much chemicals. And a lot of the illnesses that we have on earth are all to do with chemicals. If we all turned away from chemicals and went back to nature, we would practically eliminate all cancers and all illnesses, which is why I don't do pharmaceuticals. I don't even do pharmaceutical face creams, etc. I do gua sha, which is a natural skincare massage, and I also take herbal supplements, which are 100% natural as well. Hello, hello, Purple Moon. Wonderful to see you. Oh, wonderful, Rosie. Oh, that would be great. Well, we'll make the meditation night on Tuesday night this week then. How does that sound? Excuse me. Tuesday night for meditation night. That sounds good for me. Monday night will be another card reading night. Hello, hello. We have Purple Moon in the house. Purple Moon, Rosie is now one of our moderators as well. So I now have my wonderful sister Purple Moon and Rosie doing the moderating tonight. As always, please be respectful, because if you're not respectful, the moderators will remove you from the chat. I like a nice peaceful card readings night. Yeah, definitely. Good question. What do I use on my skin? I'm 57 years young now. What I use on my skin is I do a gua sha facial routine. I've actually done a video today on my profile about that. Gua sha is an ancient Japanese system. It's an ancient Japanese massage facial system that teaches your skin to produce more collagen. When we are from the age of 25, we start to lose collagen and elastin and hyaluronic, and the aging process begins. But we can teach the skin to keep producing collagen with the art of gua sha, an ancient Japanese facial massage, where you would use a facial oil. I use a Navira oil just now for my facial gua sha, but I have just sent away and signed up with a beautiful lady who does natural oils, and her oils and eye cream are amazing, and it's Filterless Era. And I've got her website on my website here on TikTok, and if you use the code WYTCH, which you'll get a discount on all of her products. So I use a facial oil, and I use gua sha tools such as these ones. These are my gua sha tools. I use a stainless steel facial gua sha, and a stainless steel roller for putting the oils into the skin. But we gather a lot of oil and fluid in our skin. How many of us have got double chin? And a lot of people think double chin is fat. It's not. It's fluid. It's a buildup of fluid that is under our skin. Puffy eyes is a buildup of fluid under the eyes. Hay fever, sinuses, is congestion of the nose. So a simple massage using a tool that is just going to just put all of that oil away and down the lymph gland is going to get rid of all that oil. Same with, you can do a massage for your double chins. So all you're basically doing is going along the jaw and down the lymphatic drain. So you're just pushing all of that fluid up and down into the lymphatic drain. It's been used for centuries in Japan, which is why Japanese ladies have the most beautiful skin in the world. So I now teach gua sha on my channel. The moisturizer that I use is Avera's vitamin C moisturizer. I also use a vitamin C cleanser as well. It puts vitamin C, hyaluronic and collagen back into your body. I also drink collagen as well. This is my Avera collagen. Comes in 3 flavors, so it tastes delicious. This collagen stick, when you add it to water every day, it's going to grow your hair, grow your nails, anti-age your skin. It's good for gut health. It's going to help with your digestion. It's going to give you energy. It's going to burn fat naturally as well. It does so much stuff, and there are 5 types of collagen in the Glow. So that's what I do to keep my skin younger as well. We also have, for ladies that are going through hormones, balance. This has been revolutionary with ladies. My friend has started to use this, and she says it's helped with her PMT, it's helped with her moods, it's helped with her bloating, her acne, etc. Her skin is a lot healthy as well. So if anyone's going through hormones, balance is fantastic, and it's all natural. It's not got your pharmaceutical chemicals in there. Yeah, definitely. Oh, bless. Yes, we do. Now and again, yes, we do have a great community here. Yeah, definitely. I've just ordered Filterless Era oils, facial oils. They have a eye cream, which is full of peptides. If you have dark circles under your eyes, or bags under your eyes, or puffy eyes, or even eye wrinkles, she does the most potent eye cream that is going to anti-age your eyes and puff your eyes. It's like Botox without any Botox. But you can also use it on your lips or anywhere that you need to anti-age your skin. All natural, and it all helps with anti-aging. So I've ordered some of that. It's called the Joker Eye Cream. The best face oils for gua sha. At the minute, I'm just using Avira's face oil that I got ages ago. It comes in a little tube with a roller ball. But I heard about Filterless Era face oils and they are to die for. So I'm just waiting on them coming. They come from America. So if you're in the UK, it takes about 10 days for the products to reach you, but they're so worth it. So I can't wait to share those products with you as well. She also does an anti-aging foundation. It's a bit like a BB cream, but it's a tinted moisturizer. So it's like putting a foundation on, but when you're putting this on, it's healing and anti-aging your skin at the same time. And it's called the Ace of Face. So that's my next purchase because I don't like foundations or powder foundations that sit on your eye because they go into every wrinkle and crease of your face. Whereas Filterless Era Ace of Face, it doesn't, it plumps out your wrinkles. So you're not going to get that foundation sitting on your wrinkles, and it blends to your own skin tone, and it comes in 4 shades. So I can't wait to demonstrate that as well when I get it. Definitely. Oh, Tonya, to order the Avira skincare is on my website. On the first page, when you click on my link in the bio, on the first page is my Avira shop. The second page is all my social media links. And the third page is my Filterless Era website link. And if you use my code, you get something like £5 off your order, which is phenomenal. Do check out Filterless Era here on TikTok. You'll see what I mean when Lisa, I'm all for supporting women who have got businesses. And Lisa from Filterless Era, she started this business herself. She developed the oils, the eye creams. She also has a light therapy mask, which I've just ordered, which is great for anti-aging, acne. Rosacea is good for eczema. There is so much that she does. So I've incorporated it into the Mystic Witch as well. But all of my shop links are on my bio. If you go onto my bio, there is a website link. Just click on that link and it takes you to my website. Yep, definitely. It is so worth it. Now, if you're in the UK, Filterless Era prices are in dollars, but when you purchase it, it converts to pounds. I think my first order was about $309, which came to about £250. That's how much I love Lisa's stuff. And a lot of people say, oh, that's expensive. But, it's when you consider the ingredients that's in it, it's all natural. It's all herbal. It's all natural oils and herbs and vitamins and minerals. If you buy anything over the counter, they've got chemicals in them. How many people wash their hair and when you look in the bathtub or the shower, there is more hair in the plug hole than there is on your head? Has anyone experienced that? Fallout of hair or when you've brushed your hair, there's more hair on your brush. How many people here have experienced that at some point? Yeah, Melissa. Oh, and Tanya, okay. The culprit for hair loss are 2 nasties that you will find in most shampoos and conditioners that you buy off the shelf in a shop or pharmacist. And they are called parabens and sulfates. If you go into your bathroom cabinet and you look at your shampoos, your soaps, your face cleansers, if they have got parabens and sulfate in them, that's bad news. Paraben and sulfate have no nourishing properties for your hair or skin, none whatsoever. They are chemicals that companies put in these products that preserve the life of the product. They're a preservative for the product so that the product has a longer shelf life. So what does that do to our hair? A lot of them also have silicone in them as well. And what that does is over the time, it will block your hair follicles, eventually smothering them so that the hair follicles can't breathe. The hair follicle dies, and that's where we get the fallout when we brush in our hair or we wash our hair and there's more hair fallout. It's a build-up of these parabens and sulfates that's in the shampoos. So I always use a paraben and sulfate-free shampoo and conditioner, and I have never lost my hair. It's always growing so long. So watch out for those two nasties, parabens and sulfates. Yeah, definitely. It's scary. What we don't even know what we're putting on our skin or on our, on our hair. And I would rather pay a little bit more for natural skincare and natural oils and natural shampoos than I would a couple of pounds for cheap shampoos that are going to lose my hair. So I used to go bald here. I was starting to go bald at the top. And I found that really, really stressful. And I researched into it, and it was these nasty chemicals, parabens and sulfates, that were causing it. So I changed to a brand of shampoo called Flora. Is it Floret? You can get it on Amazon. Foret, it's called Foret. And it's a husband and wife that develop natural paraben and sulfate-free shampoos and conditioners. And it's helped my hair immensely. But also, I take my Glow as well, my Avira Glow, because that fills your hair, skin and nails with collagen, and your hair and nails grow phenomenally strong, and moisturize as well. So I'm putting moisturizer on my skin from the outside, and I'm putting collagen and hyaluronic and vitamin C on the inside as well. We also have an anti-immunity supplement, which I take every single day. This stuff is dynamite. It's called Shield. Comes in grapefruit flavor, but it tastes like a lemon drink. This kills C, i.e. COVID. I've been around people with COVID and never caught or developed COVID. Why? Because this is packed full of immunity building ingredients, including huge amounts of vitamin C in this. And builds up your immune system to fight radicals, to fight bugs, viruses, etc. If you're feeling queasy or you've got an upset tummy or whatever, Shield is going to build your immune system so that you've got a solid immune system. And I've never taken the vaccine or worn masks throughout the whole pandemic because it's chemicals. You won't find me putting chemicals in or on my body at all. I'm 100% natural. That's what I stand for. Pharmaceutical companies don't want you to know this. Because for every vitamin tablet or for every medical tablet that they sell you, they are making £3 per tablet. Now, multiply that by the amount of people in the world. It's not hard to realize that the pharmaceutical companies are a multi-billion, trillion-dollar industry. They don't want you to know about herbs or herbal remedies, because if everyone on this planet turned away from pharmaceuticals and went totally natural, the pharmaceutical companies would go bust. Simple as that. So yeah, that's a little bit of a facts for you. No problem. Welcome back. Oh, Stephen, you definitely, if you are going bald, you need some glow in your life, let me tell you. Do I have anything for nerve pain or muscle pain? A lot of people that have had issues like fibromyalgia or anything like that, arthritis pain, I found that Glow, and we have green tea as well, but I find that Glow and green tea have helped my arthritic fingers massively. I started getting really stiff fingers, and there's a lot of arthritis in my mum's family, and I didn't want to be the next candidate for arthritis. I love playing musical instruments, so I need my fingers. So I started taking our green tea supplement, which comes in little sachets like this, but mostly Glow, because Glow is good for muscles and for bone, etc., for cartilage. It lubricates the joints. So Glow would definitely help massively. But there's a lot of people with fibromyalgia that have found pain relief through balance, just because of the ingredients in balance. It does help with lots of pain. A lot of people have menstrual pains or cramps. This totally annihilates it. I'm in my 50s, so balance has definitely helped me. So yeah. Now bipolar, I'm not quite sure. Or if you've got fibromyalgia, definitely, I would suggest the balance or the Glow or both together. I use both together, but you can have one or the other. This would definitely help with the fibromyalgia side of things, as would the Glow. I'm not sure about the bipolar. because I'm not medically up to speed with bipolar. Oh, yeah. If it's mood, um, things that you need to help with moods, etc. A lot of women at that time of the month when they're going through menopause or through their menstrual cycles, we've all seen women, haven't we, where the men run for a mile because they'll say, oh, it's that time of the month, she's like a bear, she's gonna, she's moody, she's cranky, she'll snap at the last wee thing. Balance definitely helps with mood swings. We also have an amazing supplement called Calm as well, which is great for clearing the mind and calming the mind as well. Calm also helps with if you can't sleep at night. So I would say either Balance or Calm if it's for helping with moods. This has certainly helped a lot of ladies who, at that time of the month, in fact, I had a friend of mine, and she was one of these ladies that turned to this for her moods at that time of the month. And she bought a month's supply of this. She says it did her wonders. No more cramps, no more pain through a menstrual cycle. It helped clear her skin up. It gave her more energy. But more importantly, she wasn't moody at that time of the month. And then she realized, oh, wait a minute. She said to her husband, I don't have much money left for another supply. He dipped in his wallet and says, I'll buy you a bloody cart full of stuff as long as you're not going to bite my head off. Because it was like having a new wife in the house. So her husband bought her the next month's supply just so that she wouldn't bite his head off, which I found was really comical. But it just goes to show that natural supplements do help massively. Meditation definitely helps. Hello, Danny. Yay, we've got Danny in the building. But yeah, do check out the Avira website for all our supplements. If you're not sure what's the best one for you when you look through the shop, if you go to the wellness on the shop, it's all of our different supplements, green tea, etc., etc. And it tells you all the stuff that they do. I couldn't go without my natural supplements. I really, really couldn't. And I always share stuff on here. In fact, tomorrow night, I'm going to be doing a little live about supplements. So if anyone's interested in all of the Avira natural supplements, etc., and you want to learn a little bit more, I'm going to do a live tomorrow on that for anyone that's interested in that. But yeah, definitely. Danny, it's lovely to see you. Oh, Stephen, do you know what? You're a gent. Do you know what? My partner's like that for me. He's like, if you want something and you need it, I'll get you it. Isn't it funny? But yeah. Oh, definitely. Well, I will do a supplement live tomorrow with all the supplements that I use, and I've used them myself. A lot of people have said to me, why is your skin looking so young? It's because I use Glow. It's because I use vitamin C. I can't recommend this pack. Is on my website and is a steal. £19 for this. And you're getting an egg, one-time use egg mellow face mask, which is a cloth mask. This is made by Korean Beauty. If you've seen Korean women, oh my gosh, their face is like porcelain. And this is the kind of products that they use. So this is the egg mask that you will get in this kit. It's £19 for this kit. But you'll get a face mask that's a one-time of use, and it's just a cloth mask, and you put the cloth mask on, let it soak in, and then when you take the mask off, just rub the rest of the cream into the face. You will have super soft face with that. You will get an Exine cleanser. So this is a natural soap that is going to, it's a foaming soap. You only need a pea-size amount. And you wet your face, you put this foam on your face, you will start to see the foam popping, like little bubbles popping. That's pulling all the dirt out of your skin, and then you just rinse off. Amazing, amazing cleanser. So you get that in the box. You get this egg mellow cream. Now this stuff is dynamite. It's a 5-in-1. So this one is a toner, a primer, so you can wear it underneath your makeup. It is a moisturizer, a face serum, and an eye cream all in one. So until I get the Joker eye cream from Filterless Era, which I'm dying to get, I've ordered it, which is the best eye cream on the market. What I do is I use Avera's Vitamin C face moisturizer, and for my eyes and my lips I use this stuff. Now it's a bit like egg. If you put a little tiny bit on, let me just show you. It has a consistency of egg, but it smells like shea butter. This is collagen fiber. This is fiber collagen. That's pure collagen strands. So you're putting collagen in your skin. But when you rub it onto your eyes, for example, if I put a little bit on my eye, just under the eye, when you rub it in, it just rubs in like cream. And that is going to add collagen, hyaluronic and elastin to your eyes, and you can also put it on your lips as well. But if you wanted just to have this as an all-over moisturizer as well, it does the whole thing. You can put this entirely all over your face as a moisturizer. Has sun protection in there too. We do the larger size of this, but you'll get the mini trial one, which is great for trying, in this little back to school basics. You also, for your £19, get an egg mellow body butter. And as you can see, I've been using this, but it lasts for ages. A little tiny bit goes a long way, and your skin is left really, really soft. So you get the egg mellow body butter, the cleanser, the moisturizer, sorry, the cleanser, and the mask for £19. And a little goes a long, long way. So that's on my Avera website. I love it. Okay, so now that I've done that, I'm going to do a draw for 8 people. I will do a lot more on the supplements for those that have asked questions on the supplements and the skincare tomorrow. But what I'm going to do, for anyone that knows me, knows that I do have a visual impairment. So the best way that I do the draw is I ask everyone to start sharing your favorite emojis. They could be happy faces, they could be stars, moons, flowers, whatever emojis you want. let the images run up the screen as many times as you want. I'm drawn to whatever imagery draws me, and the name attached to that imagery will be added to my list. I can only pick 8 names, folks, so good luck to everyone. I never know whose name attached to the images until I've chosen the images. It's just my fair way of doing the readings. Okay, so keep those images going and let's start picking the 8 names, folks. Okay. Okay, we have Kim with the happy faces. Well done, Kim. You're our first reading of the night. Keep them coming up. Yay, Tanya Bryant. I love that. Tanya Bryant is our second one. Well done, Tanya. Okay, keep them rolling up the screen, folks. Nat 87, well done. Okay, we've still got some more places. Carrie Stafford, well done, Carrie. You're our fourth name. So we've got 4 places left. Colette, well done, Colette. Three more places left. Who have we got? Rosie Twain, well done, Rosie. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Right, we've got 1 place left. No, 2 places left, sorry. 2 places left. Stephen. Well done, Stephen. 1 more place left. Who's going to get the final place? Who's going to get... Okay, Shelley. Well done, Shelley. So we've got Kim, Tanya Bryant, Nat 87, Carrie Stafford, Colette, Rosie Twain, Stephen and Shelley. Well done to the 8 who have got picked for readings tonight. Those shared the images and didn't get picked for tonight, I will be back on Monday evening doing more readings, or I have a little mini readings list on my profile. If you go to my profile, it's the 3rd pinned post at the top here on TikTok. Just comment card, please. I add your name to my readings list, and usually during the day tomorrow, I do those little mini readings on my profile and tag your name in them. Okay, so we're going to start with Kim. So I'm going to, well done Kim for being the first one on my live tonight to get a reading. And I'm going to use my Old Faithfuls. Oh, thank you, Purple Moon. Purple Moon, I am going to put you on my, in fact, I'm going to put a note on that because Purple Moon has supported me so much. I'm going to put you on my profile list for a reading. Okay. And Danny as well. Because Danny and Purple Moon worked so hard in the background. Oh, you're welcome. Okay. So let's shuffle these cards for our Kim. So do we still have Kim here? Hopefully we do. And let's see what my Old Faithfuls have got to say. Now, from time to time, I will get spirit shouting messages at me. So if I do, I will just shout out the message. If anyone can take that message, then let me know. And if they can't, it doesn't matter. Sometimes spirit sees somebody that passes by, and by the time spirit have come through, that person's maybe left alive, and that's okay as well. Okay. So let's see what the card has to say for Kim. Yay, Kim's still here. Oh, thank you. Well, you still help out and support. Yeah. Okay, so Kim. Wow. Kim, you've got the sun. Things have been pretty tough for you in the past. If anything's went wrong or anything could go wrong, it probably has, right? And you might think, well, I must be the most unlucky person on this earth because if anything's going to go wrong, it's going to go wrong for me. You might have, in the past, compared to yourself with other people who are maybe more lucky, who don't get hurt a lot or whatever. But I feel that your past has been a bit rocky, right? And you've been, most of the time, you've been dished out a raw deal, right? You've gone through the mill and some. But you're not one of these people that complain or wear your heart on your sleeve. You keep a lot of things bottled up. And that's because deep down you've got a good heart as well. And you don't want to be worrying other people. So you keep your own problems and troubles bottled up. But sometimes you build it up so much that it's like a volcano simmering away. And then one day everything just erupts and you just blow a gasket. If that makes sense. So when the sun comes into your card, the sun is asking you, it's time to change your mindset and the way that you look at things. Sometimes when we go through a lot of negativity, we can't help but feel and think and say negative things. You know, like if our day starts off really bad, what's the first thing we say? Well, I know I'm going to have a really bad day, right? But if we change that and we kind of said, okay, my day started off pretty crap, but you know what? The rest of the day is going to be absolutely perfect because I'm going to make sure it is. Everything's going to work out right. You're changing what could be a negative day into a positive day. Because whatever we say, think, or do, the universe echoes back. So if we're telling ourselves, today's a crap day, I've had a really shitty day, nothing's going right, chances are nothing will go right because the universe says, okay, she wants a crappy day, let's give her it. Right? But if we then change that and say, do you know what? Okay, my day might have just started off on the wrong foot, but I'm going to go out and I'm going to smash today. I'm going to get rid of anybody that brings me down. I'm going to turn away from people that come with negative problems at me or negative vibes or whatever. I'm going to clear out my friends list. Anybody that doesn't serve my purpose or isn't positive or isn't supporting me as much as I support them, they're gone. No questions, no whatever. I'm going to start being more positive. When you change your mindset, that's when the magic happens. And a lot of people will say to me, Lady Moonlight, nothing gets you down. Why is that? Because I won't allow anything or anyone to get me down. I've had 50 years of that. I've lived 30 years with a narcissist that was constantly putting me down. It wasn't nice. I didn't like the negativity. I don't do negativity. I only do positivity. So when I left my ex and burnt the marriage certificate, burnt all the photos, everything of him, and I started healing from that. And I made a conscious effort that every day I'm going to smash this day with positivity. And I'm going to help other people to smash their day with positivity. And I have a five-word phrase that if you use this every time you have a negative thought or you've said a negative word, it happens, right? We're only human at the end of the day. Sometimes the words come out of our mouth before we even think about them, right? And we've thrown a few bloopers out there, and then later on we think, oh, I shouldn't have said that. In the heat of the moment, I shouldn't have said that, right? We've all been there, right? 5 words that's going to help you with that. So if somebody's coming into your life and they're telling, that they've been a complete donkey, right? I'm going to be polite, right? I could use another word, but I'm too much of a lady for that, right? But they're going to, they're being a complete donkey. They're being rude. They're being narcissistic. They're being really negative to you, right? And they're coming with you with a negative Nancy, right? And your first reply is, get the F out of my face, you twat, or whatever, right? That's a negative, right? You can then say right at the back of it, hold on, cancel, clear, delete all that negativity. And you can basically say, get out my way, thank you very much for your opinion of me, which doesn't really matter. I wish you a nice day, but I'm going that way, you're going that way. Because I'm not going to put up with your negativity. When you physically and mentally choose to cut out the negative things in life, that's when things change for the better. And this is what the Sun card is all about for you, Kim. It's basically saying there are a few people in your life, in the past and possibly in the present too, that will come to Kim for help and advice. And Kim's too much kind-hearted to say no. You give the advice, you give them help, they go away happy. Kim's like a burst balloon on a couch, right? You're drained. That negativity has drained the life out of you, right? You can change that. You can simply say, do you know what? I'd love to help you today, but I'm not really in the right frame of mind or the right place to do it. Yes, unfortunately, the list is full. Hello, hello. Definitely, definitely. Oh, you're more than welcome. The good news is the storm that you've just gone through is heading away, making way for brighter days ahead. Go through your friends list. And what I do every so often, especially on TikTok or on Facebook or whatever, every month I'll go through my friends list. Which friends supported me for that month? They're in my keep basket. Which friend only came to moan and groan and give me their problems, and then when I needed their help, they weren't there? That's the friends I delete. And I don't have any qualms now about deleting negative people out of my life, right? Your vibe will attract your tribe, always. So if you're being positive and you're being negative, instead of being negative, the negative Nancy's your light's going to be too bright for them to cope with. So they're going to basically take themselves out of your life and find their negative tribe. Meanwhile, people that are more positive or get on well with a positive vibe will find their tribe, i.e. they will find you naturally. And when you vibe with your tribe, that's when your life makes a lot of changes for the better. Always remember, our words and our actions and our thoughts can be heard by the universe. And whatever we put out there, the universe is going to give us back. So if we put love and light and positivity out there, we're going to get love, light, and positivity back. But if we're putting out hate, envy, jealousy, we're being narcissistic or bullying, right? Somewhere along the line, there's going to be a bigger narcissist, a bigger bully, a bigger negative Nancy that's going to knock you down to size, right? So it's going to come back to you. So it's time to put positive things in place. Keep a hold of those 5 precious magical words. Cancel, clear, delete all negativity. So when you have a negative thought, cancel, clear, delete that, and then change it to a positive, right? It does work. It's a method that I have used for many, many years, and it's a method that actually helped me to survive abuse and bullying, because I would think positive things rather than dwell on the negative things. You know, I would say, for example, oh, I've got another 4 hours before my husband goes to work and I get peace. So I'm going to make those 4 hours as happy as I can be. I'll do the housework. I'll go to work. I'll do whatever I need to do to stay out of his negative aura. And then when he's go to work, I can breathe again. And that got me through some really, really difficult days, because I chose to cut out a lot of his negativity, and it kept me strong, and it does work. You've been through enough now. Now it's Kim's time to shine. All right? So surround yourself with positive people. Yep, cancel, clear, delete all negativity. I'm so glad that helped. Oh, you're more than welcome. I feel that you needed that reading tonight. When I pick the images, it's the images I always get drawn to rather than the name. And 9 out of 10 times when I do that, when I pick my names out that way, you usually find that the people that have been chosen have a message. I know Stephen knows that one very well, because he got a beautiful message the other day, as did somebody else as well. There was another lady that got a really, really nice emotional message. Now, if anyone is on my list tonight and they have to go, I will still read your card when I get to your name on the list. And if you go to my Lady Moonlight YouTube channel, this live will be on there, so you won't miss any card readings, just for anyone that has to disappear. Or if you've had a reading and you think, I can't remember everything that Lady Moonlight said, you can go to my YouTube channel and catch up with it there. But thank you so much, Kim, for putting your name down. Oh, is that coffee? I have 2 mugs of coffee there, I think. Love it. Oh, I'm so glad. Well, you have now, Kim, so I'm so glad you were the first one to get a reading tonight. Okay, so we now have Tonya Bryan. So I'm going to shuffle the cards for Tonya. What a beautiful, beautiful reading to start the night off with. Yay, there she is. There's Tanya. I hope you've enjoyed the live so far. Lovely to see new faces. Every time I come live, I get new people coming on, and it's lovely to meet up with new people on here. And anyone that wants advice, my DM box is always, always open for anyone that needs a helping hand or just wants some advice. Over here on TikTok, I have started a new movement, and it's called the Purple Hearts Unite movement. And the way that the Purple Hearts Unite works is all my TikToks, or most of them, have got a purple heart and a red heart at the top of my posts. The purple heart represents abuse and bullying. Now, if you are against bullying, or you've been bullied, or you've been abused, if you place a purple heart on your TikTok profiles or on your TikTok posts, or you see a purple heart on somebody's post, you know that that person is okay to go to and talk to about abuse. Authorities have let abused women and children down as far as supporting them with bullying and abuse. And I wanted to change that. When I needed help from the police or social services, there was nobody there for me, nobody there to talk to about abuse or bullying. And I wanted to change that. So I started the Purple Hearts Unite. I also have a secret Facebook group called Purple Hearts Unite, where bullied or abused people can go in confidence and talk to other women and children that have gone through abuse. Sometimes just seeing that purple heart at the top of somebody's screen, and you know that that person supports women and children that have gone through abuse, that can help so, so much. And I know that when people come onto my profile now and they see Purple Hearts, the hashtag Purple Heart -S Unite, they know that they can come into my DM box and say, I'm going through abuse, I need help, I need some advice. So anyone can support the Purple Hearts Unite just by simply putting a purple heart at the top of their posts here on TikTok, because you never know who needs somebody to talk to. I'm always known as Lady Moonlight. I never give my real name. I'm always known as Lady Moonlight. Oh, thank you. I just know that when I was going through bullying and abuse, there was nobody there through the 30 years that I could talk to, because narcissists isolate you from the outside world so that you can't ask for help. And that's where I wanted to make a big difference. To be a part of the Purple Hearts Unite, you don't have to sign up or anything. Just simply put a heart, purple heart at the top of your screen. or use the hashtag on your posts, Purple Hearts Unite, and you let other people know that you're there to support them if they need a friend to talk to. I always put a purple heart and a red heart. The red heart stands for the Red Hearts Club here on TikTok, and it's support for support, i.e., anyone with a red heart on their profile, you know that if you're gonna like and share their posts, they're gonna do the same to you as well. So it's support for support, and I'm all for both of them. Yeah, purple. Purple moon always calls me mystic. Oh, thank you. Hello, Jessie Ann. I do have a readings list on my profile because tonight's list is full, or I will be back on Monday evening doing more readings for 8 people. But I do have a mini readings list on my profile where I do little mini readings on my profile page and tag your name on that reading. But tonight's readings list is a little full. Okay, so let's pick Tanya's card out. But if anyone wants any more information, all my Facebook groups, including the Purple Hearts Unite group, and I also have the Spiritual World of the Mystic Witch group on Facebook as well. I shared this video on there as well. All the links are on my website here on TikTok. You'll find my website link on my bio with all my YouTube links, etc., etc. Okay, so let's see what the cards have got to say for our Tanya. Okay, 7 of Pentacles. Okay. Okay. Regarding will you get married, etc., I wouldn't know that without a card. The 3-year-old that is talking, let me just go back up to that. My granddad passed away last month. My 3-year-old keeps saying she's talking to him. Any advice? Do you know what? The worst thing you can do is discourage your 3-year-old from talking to your granddad. All right? Children have got the most acute third eye. And I know when I was young, I was blind and I couldn't see a thing. But I could see spirit clearly. And I could communicate with them. Even though my mom couldn't see or hear spirit, I could communicate with them. And your 3-year-old has that natural ability as well. So when your 3-year-old is speaking to your granddad, encourage it. There's so many people, you know, including my own mom. I would talk to spirit when I was younger and my mom would say, stop talking. People are going to think you're crazy because you're talking to nobody there. And I would say, but I am. I can see this person. I can hear this person. But in my mum's eye, because she couldn't see them or hear them, she didn't want visitors or friends to think her daughter was crazy for talking to herself. I wasn't talking to myself. I was talking to my great-grandmother, who is one of my biggest guides. And it's the same with your 3-year-old. If your 3-year-old is speaking to your grandfather, that is absolutely a blessing. right? Because your grandfather is guiding your little one. And that is such a powerful, powerful thing. Just let it happen. Embrace it. You know, there's too many people nowadays tell kids it's wrong to talk to spirit. It's not. It's the most natural thing in the world for a child to communicate with spirit. And too many people block it. And that's why we lose a lot of people that are have natural intuition as children, lose it because it's battered out of us by society or by our families or whatever. So my advice would be, it's lovely that your 3-year-old is talking to the granddad. Encourage it. Maybe even ask her questions. What is granddad saying? Has granddad said anything about me? Because when you nurture that gift, chances are your child is going to grow up keeping a hold of that precious gift. And she or he can use that gift to help others. So I hope that that helps. Exactly, they do. Yeah, exactly. It is an amazing gift to have. It's such an amazing gift to have. You know, as far as relationship questions go, I wish I could answer all questions tonight. But if I was to do answering all the questions tonight as well as doing the readings, I would never get the readings done. Will your daughter talk to you again? Without doing a reading or without really knowing the whole circumstances, etc., I won't be able to, answer that one. If it's an argument that you and your daughter have gone through or a debate, sometimes just talking to each other, or if both of you are being stubborn, sometimes it's just a case of saying, do you know what, I hate falling out, can we just agree to disagree and put water under the bridge? You have your say, I have mine, but we're never going to meet in the middle. But if it's more complicated, then unfortunately I can't just answer that as a random question. At the minute we're doing Tonya's one. Okay. So Tonya, you've got the 7 of Pentacles. The 7 of Pentacles lets me know that you put your heart and soul into everything that you are doing. Now, I don't know if you're planning on some kind of a project or a new job or maybe a sideline along with the job that you've maybe already got just now. But I feel there's a lot of thought process going on with you regarding how can I better my finances for me and my family? How can I improve on the finances that I've got just now, if that makes sense? Okay, if it's more more complicated issue, it would have to be a longer reading for that one. And these ones are only Minnie's one. So going back to Tanya's one, the Seven of Pentacles is letting you know that whatever it is that is in your heart to do something, it's there for a reason. It's no accident, right? I knew when I came onto TikTok, I was going to be doing readings, and I knew that they were going to be mini readings, and I knew that I wasn't going to charge for the mini readings because that was my calling. That was in my heart to do, and it's the only thing that I knew I could do. I can't go out and do a 9-to-5 job because nobody's going to employ a blind woman for a start. So I had to use whatever gift that I have to help other people. And that's, I knew instinctively that my gifts lay in helping other people. So that's what I do. So this card is saying to you, Tanya, you have so many gifts. There are so many ideas, but you self-doubt yourself a lot of the time. And it's like, well, what if it goes wrong? What if I can't do this? What if I'm not going to be good at this? Hello, Lockdown. I'm good, thank you. Yes, I have got the 8 names done already. Again, with the questions, I'd love to answer everybody's question, but I would be here all night. So I'm just going to be focusing tonight on the 8 readings that I've got to do. But you can ask for a reading in my profile readings list as well. It's a little mini readings. Okay. So whatever idea, there's an idea or something that you want to do, and it keeps coming back into your head is what I'm being told here. But you keep pushing it back, thinking, oh, it's not a good idea. What if I fail at this? What if I don't manage to be good at this? Will I be successful? Will I not? So it always comes back, and you keep pushing it back, and it comes back, and it keeps pushing it back. So you keep sitting on the fence pondering about it. This card is saying stop the pondering. The reason it keeps coming back up is because you're being guided to do this. Because you might not have faith in yourself, but loved ones in spirit certainly do have faith in you, and they have faith in your abilities. Will you be successful at it? Yes. If you weren't going to be successful at it, it wouldn't keep coming up. Hello, Tracy. Oh, I'm so glad you can take that. Well, no more self-doubting, Tanya, right? Tanya, you are awesome. You have got so many gifts to offer the world. You are more talented than you actually give yourself credit for. And there may be other people that have maybe been putting those little tiny seeds of doubt in your head as if to say, no, don't do that. Of course they're going to do that. They don't want Tanya succeeding, right? Because they think that Tanya's going to change if she succeeds. But you know what? In all truth and honesty, when we have ideas coming into our minds, they're not there by accident, right? We are always guided every day by spirit through our thoughts and through our gut. If it feels right and it keeps coming back in your head time and time again to do it, that's no accident. That's spirit saying, stop sitting on the fence and pondering over this decision. Jump off the fence and just go for it and watch the magic happen. Those that don't support you on this new journey, They weren't meant to be in your life or in that part of the journey anyway. So let them go. You'll find new people along the way that are going to support your journey. Not everybody likes Lady Moonlight. You know, I've had people try and troll me, try and report my stuff, to try and get me back, you know, to try and get me off Facebook or Instagram or whatever else. I'm here. I ain't going away. People have reported my stuff and I will appeal. And I always get my appeal overturned. Because at the end of the day, I know who I am and I know that I don't do wrong. And this is the same with you, Tanya, right? Of course, you're going to get people, you're going to get the likers, you're going to get the lovers, you're going to get the supporters, but you're also going to get the haters along life's way, right? And a lot of the hate comes from envy because they see you rising to the top and they don't like it. But you, whatever you put your mind to, you are darn good at. And you stick with it. And that's where you're going to get the success. Will it bring you extra income? Yes, it will. It will give you that much needed income. Okay, there's a lady here with you as well. And I'm getting Nana or grandmother. She's a grandmother figure. So I don't know if you have a grandmother in spirit, but there is a grandmother who is very, very close to you right now in spirit. Okay, this one, she's definitely saying a grandmother. Now, just because she's a grandmother, it could mean a great-grandmother. Okay, this lady's saying she is your mom's mom's mom, which would be a great-grandmother. She's saying she's not your mother's mom, but your mother's mother's mom. Does that make sense? Yeah. It's not your mum's mum, i.e. your gran, but it would be your great-gran on your mum's side. Oh, wow. I feel that this one this lady's definitely, I think, with Tanya because she is saying that she's on Tanya's mother. She's not Tanya's mother, but Tanya's mother's mother, i.e. great-grandmother. So definitely ask about your great-grandmother, Tanya, because she's with you. Even though you may not have known this lady, she is very much with you. All right? Okay, I have no idea what this message means, but there is somebody mentioning a place. There's a lady in spirit who is mentioning a place, a special place, and it's called Sandy Shores. I have no idea what Sandy Shores is. So I'm just going to put it out there. It could be for Tanya, it could be for somebody else in the room. But does anyone have any significance to a place? I feel it's a place, and it's called Sandy Shores. Doesn't matter if anyone can't take that. I don't know why I'm being given Sandy Shores. And I feel it's, this lady is saying this was her favourite place in the world to be. And it's kind of like, I don't know whether it's a holiday resort somewhere. but I'm getting sandy shores. Hello, Colburn. I'd love to give you a reading, but my readings list for tonight is closed. I will be back on Monday picking another 8 names, though, or I do have a mini readings list on my profile. Okay, so going back to Tanya, just to recap, definitely go with what ideas you've had in your head and you're sitting on the fence with, right? You've been putting this off for too long, all right? Now is the time to get it done. So start making plans and start putting in the work and making this happen, right? Don't let anybody's negative thoughts stop you from doing it. All right, if somebody comes at you with negativity and tries to put you off, ignore and just go with it. All right, because your great grandmother is behind you on this one, and she's saying you've got what it takes to do this. Which is why it keeps on coming back time and time again. I'm so glad you can take this message. All right, have more faith in you, right? I feel that people in the past have always put you off doing things, and you're partly to do with it. Part of it is to do with the fact that you're a people pleaser. You like to please people. So if people are saying to you, don't do this, you'd rather not do it and put yourself last. No, 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 no. It's time to put Tanya first. All right? You're going to rise to the top with this one. It's going to help you both emotionally. It's going to bring a lot of happiness and joy your way because it's in your heart to do this. But it's also going to bring you abundance as well. So definitely go for it. Oh, you're more than welcome. And I'm so glad you resonated with that. So thank you. And I'm so glad that you were able to get a reading tonight. Okay, so moving on, because I know that time is precious. We have Nat 87 next on my list. So I'm just going to get the cards and shuffle the cards for our Nat 87. Oh, wow. Tanya, definitely. Yes. If you're waiting to help with children who are struggling, go for it. I feel there's good news coming. You're going to get it. And you're going to do the work. Okay. I love that. Absolutely love it. Okay. Nat 87. Let's shuffle these cards for you. Okay. Thank you to everyone for the likes, the shares, the follows. You are all amazing. And for those who have sent gifts, thank you so, so much. I do my readings freely on TikTok, so gifts are always appreciated. So thank you so much. Okay, let's do this reading for Nat. Okay, wow, lots of career choices coming up here. You've got the Three of Pentacles. The Three of Pentacles is a card of crafting, working with your hands, setting goals, making plans, and working hard for what you want. If you put in the effort for what you want, um, it's going to happen. I feel that you are good with your hands, whether it's crafting things, making things, or whether it's healing. Whatever the situation for you, you know instinctively what you're good at. For example, I know that I'm good at my readings and my healing is kind of my calling. And I know that when I put my heart and soul into my readings, Spirit never let me down. And you're the same. Whatever it is that it is in your heart to do. If you're in a job that you don't like, find one that fills your heart and your desires. If it's wanting to get up the career ladder, promotion, then put in the effort. You're going to get there because it's in your heart to do. Maybe you want to do a full-time job with a part-time job on the side. Delegate your time so that you've got time to do both, but don't neglect you time as well, is the message of this card. All work and no play is not a healthy balance. Balance out career and work with nap time as well. All right, because you need time for you as well. All work and no play is not good for the soul. You need to make sure as well that in all of this that you are dedicating a little bit of you time. Oh, Rosie, are you away? So I don't know if this resonates with you, but whatever it is that's in your heart to do, if you're not happy in the work that you're already doing, it's time to find something that fills your heart, even if it's a new career change. If you're looking for promotion, go for that promotion. You've got what it takes to get to the top. You just need to have a little bit of self-belief. But at the same time, you put yourself last in everything. And you're always on the go. From the minute that you get up to the minute that you go to the bed, you are always on the go. There is no nap time in between that. So it's good to work towards your goals, etc. But what good is working towards your goals when you're burning the candle at both ends? Right? You're going to be mentally and physically drained if you continue on that path. So this card is saying, yes, work for what you need, but also take time just to chill out. Take nap time, whether it's listening to music, whether it's doing a little bit of meditation, right? Schedule your day so that you know what you're doing and when you're doing it. And in that schedule, add nap time, right? Time for half an hour to myself where I can kick off my shoes, I can meditate, I can listen to music, I can do a bit of crafting if I'm good with my hands or whatever. I can just craft or whatever. I love to meditate and I love to play music. I sometimes like to sing as well. That's my calm down thing. Meditation is a huge part of what I do. I'm no good to anybody without a coffee and meditation. So whatever it is that you're wanting to do, go for it, but also balance work and self-time, if that makes sense, because when's the last time you had you time? Probably not for a long time. Oh, bless. Oh, bless. I'm glad it makes sense. Hello, Laurie. I'd love to give readings, but my readings list tonight is closed. I pick 8 readings only, unfortunately. And the 8 names are already on the list. I do mini readings though on my profile. If you go to my profile, I have a little mini readings list. And in my spare time, I take names from that list and do little mini profile ones. You'll see all my past profile readings on there. Will your mum be okay? Please send me your mum's name with the town that she stays in, not her full address, just her full name and the town that she stays in. I will add her to my daily healing list and send your mum healing. I'm a Reiki master, so I don't like when people are ill, and I'll do what I can to help them. Oh, you're more than welcome. If you send me a message, honey, with the town that she stays in, just if you go into my DM box here on TikTok, and just give me your mum's name on there privately, I will add, and her town that she stays in, I will add her to my readings list and my healings list. Hello, Mel. So Nat, I'm so glad this resonates with you. All right, go for this. You are good at what you do. It's your turn to shine as well, right? It's gonna benefit you emotionally because it's something that you love to do, and it's gonna bring extra finances your way, but also make sure you have some nap time as well. So thank you so much. I am good, Mel. Thank you. How are you? Oh, 1111 is a powerful number, spiritual number. I'm glad. Nat, you are so welcome. I'm glad you got picked tonight, and I'm glad you were able to resonate with that. I love it when I get feedback that it resonates, especially when I've just met Nat tonight. I've never met Nat before, so it's lovely that you can take that. Same with Tonya. I'm so glad Tonya could resonate with her card as well. So thank you so much. Okay, Carrie Stafford is next. So do we still have Carrie? Oh, wow. Oh, wow. There you go. I'm so glad. Yay, Carrie's here. Hello, Nora. Lovely to see you. Hello, Danielle. Well, lovely to meet your wife, Stephen. Fantastic. Okay, let's shuffle these cards for our Carrie. Well, you have one gifted wife there, Stephen. She's going to go far. She's going to go places. There you go. Stephen's going to make sure that you have you time. time to put your feet up and do a little bit of meditating or listening to music or pamper yourself. Do you know what? That's why I love, this is my, I wanted to try the gua sha for so long. And it was when I stumbled across Lisa, who does the gua sha. And I just knew Tracy, I don't know if Tracy's still on, but Tracy uses the Filterless Era products, and OMG, her face creams, her face serum that is also like, it's like a foundation, but it's a face cream as well. And the gua sha tools and the cupping tools and the face mask that she does is just out of this world. But what I like about gua sha, especially when I was reading Nat's reading, is that when you're doing gua sha, it's you time, right? You're spending time on you, giving yourself a much needed facial massage that is going to get rid of all the toxins out of your face. It's going to get rid of all the fluid that we should not be carrying in our face. It's going to get rid of double chins. It's going to help produce collagen, keeping a younger glow, keeping a younger skin, etc. But more importantly, you're spending time on you. And you time is so important for everyone. We live in a rat race where everybody is running about left, right, and middle center, and nobody has time for self-care, self-love anymore. And we should change that. And you know what? I learned that doing gua sha every day, one, I'm getting into a routine now that I can't go a whole day without doing my gua sha first thing in the morning and gua sha last thing at night. Anyone that's not so sure about the gua sha, please check my profile. I've just done 2 demos with gua sha. And it's an amazing, amazing therapy. I'm sure he has. Stephen, I hope you're paying attention. Stephen, do you know what? Yes, it's going to cost money. Isn't that worth it? Hell yes, she is, right? She is so worth it. Yes, she is. I have a wonderful partner as well, Stephen, and every day he's like, "Oh my gosh, you look amazing," and that's only 12 days. 12 days in doing this gua sha every single day. You notice the difference, and you feel great, and it's self-love and self-care. A lot of young people think I don't need to worry about my skincare. But from the age of 25, we lose collagen and elastin and hyaluronic. And if we're not replacing or helping to encourage the skin to replace it, that's when the aging starts. I wish I knew about Filterless Era products and Avira moisturizers, etc., and their glow a lot sooner, because my skin was really bad. I have before and after photos on my profile. Only 7 years ago, I looked like I was 90. And it's because I couldn't use chemical-filled creams that you buy over the counter. I was looking for natural products, and I found them. with Avira and now with Filterless Era. I'm just waiting on my first order from Filterless Era. I've ordered the Ace of Spades face oil, which is amazing for putting the nutrients in your skin. The Queen of Greens, super hyaluronic, which you put the Queen of Greens on first and then the facial oil on after, and you do the gua sha. She also has the Joker eye cream, which has peptides in it. It's the strongest eye cream on the market, which is also natural, and it's going to depuff and anti-age your eyes. If you've got wrinkles anywhere, put a little bit of the Joker on the wrinkles, and it's going to, in real time, depuff those wrinkles. So definitely. Okay, so let's pick a card for Carrie. We always get drawn into the natural products somehow. I'm very, very passionate about natural products. I don't like the pharmaceutical industries. They're making multi-billion dollars every day selling you basically chemical stuff that's really bad for you. So I always go with natural. Okay, so my Avira shop is all natural health products and beauty products, and the Filterless Era website is all about gua sha and light therapy masks as well. I am going to be doing a live tomorrow. I don't know if Tracy's around tomorrow night because Tracy believes in both these products as well. Don't know, are you still here, Tracy? I don't know if Tracy's still with us, but I'm going to do a topic night tomorrow night live here at 10 p.m. and it's going to be about natural products, natural skincare, etc. for anyone that's interested in that. Okay, so let's do Carrie next. So the names that we've got is Carrie, Colette, Rosie, Stephen and Shelley. Okay. So let's see what Carrie has got. Wow, I love this card. The Moon card. Hello, Nick. So the Moon card talks about emotions, and I feel that your emotions have been pretty much all over the place. One minute you're on cloud 9, the next minute you're down at the basement level type of thing. And I feel that you're also a spiritual person that when it's a full moon, your emotions can change, if that makes sense. A lot of spiritual people, including myself, when it's a full moon, energies are high. We can really, really feel the energy of the moon or the tides or the sun, etc. We pick up on energies. We're very empathic, if that makes sense. So when the Moon card is coming, it's asking you to be aware of your emotions. Sometimes grounding can help with our emotions, especially if our emotions are all over the place. Also, be aware too that as an empath, you're going to pick up on other people's emotions, even though you're not realizing you're doing that. For example, if you're around negative people, you start to feel negative. If you're around sick people, you start to feel sick or ill. Or if you're around happy people, you can pick up on that vibe and that buzz quite easily. Okay, I feel that your worst place on earth is busy places. Shopping malls, busy shops, busy buses, busy railway stations. Where there's a lot of crowd, it can cause you a great deal of anxiety. It's like, just give me space, give me time give me somewhere to breathe, right? You don't know why you feel like that, but you just feel that when you're in a busy place, it's like, I can't breathe. I need to get out. I need to have space around me. I need to have order. I need to have peace. And you make for the nearest exit kind of thing. This is all part of being empathic. Yep. And if you imagine a busy place, you've got hundreds of people around you. There's a bag full of mixed emotions right there, right? So you're going to have negative people with positive people. You're going to have narcissistic people. You're going to have people with anxiety. You're going to have screaming kids or children or whatever, and you've got them all in the one room. And you're picking up bits and pieces of all those emotions. And that's where the anxiety comes in, and it's like, I need to reach for the door. I need to get out of here. I need to have just space. I can't do with the crowds. You know, you love nothing but being out, you know, somewhere spacious, even beaches, etc. You love the seaside or walking in the park, but if that seaside is busy, you can't stay. It's like, well, I would like to just sit on the beach or paddle in the water, but there's too many people, if that makes sense. Yeah. And that's the thing, this card can mean so much to so many people. Yep. And it's because you're empathic, right? You're able, your body is picking up other people's emotions. Now, the best advice I can give as an empath, because most spiritual people are empathic, is when you're in a situation where there are a lot of people, use your imagination here and imagine a big, huge glass bowl filled with white light. Now imagine you're inside that glass bowl. There is no door in or out of this glass bowl. So when you're in this glass bowl, you can still move around in the glass bowl, a bit like a hamster on a wheel. You can still walk around while you've got this glass ball around you. But the bright light in this ball that you imagine yourself surrounding with is your protection against negative or bad vibed people. Giving you that space away, even in busy places. If I go into a busy shopping mall and there's just too many people, my globe comes out and I can just imagine myself surrounded by this beautiful white light. And as soon as I'm out of the busy place, I can stop imagining that white light. It's a coping strategy. Another way you can use that is stress beads as well. Stress beads are bracelets that have certain natural beads in them. I'll be talking about stress beads tomorrow for when I'm talking about health and beauty stuff. Stress beads are great for empaths because you can focus on the beads when you're in a stressful situation. So when the moon card is coming into your reading, It's asking you to be aware of why you are feeling this. And when you know the reasons why you are feeling this, and if other people, I'm sure there's other people in this room tonight that can relate to the same card, and that's the beauty of these cards. Even though I'm reading for Carrie, other people might say, that card, I can relate to that card as well. Right? It's a bit like the card of the day. One card can fit so many people. It's the same with the cards that I read. Carrie is already resonating with this card, even though she didn't know why she's got these feelings. But so many other people are coming in and saying, I can take this card. This card means it's like you're talking about me. Well, this card could be talking about you if you're very empathic. And a lot of empaths they don't know why they are feeling anxious. They don't know why that they get anxious when they're in busy places, or if somebody that's negative comes near them, or somebody that's ill is near them, they get really, really anxious. And this is the reason why. Once you realize what it is that triggers that anxiety, then you can set things in motion, such as the ball with the light. You can do deep breathing, i.e. counting 5 breaths in through the nose, 5 breaths out through the mouth. When you're counting each breath in and out, it takes your mind off the energies of other people around you. That's another strategy that you can use for empaths. Or, as I said, stress beads are a great way of helping with that as well. Meditation, fantastic. Because if you're in, if you do have to find that you're in a crowded park, you might be sitting on a park bench and there's not a soul near you. And then the next thing you notice, the park is filled up with people, but you don't want to move because that's your peaceful place. Then sit on the bench and meditate. Just close your eyes and shut yourself off. I have meditations on my YouTube channel that you may find helpful because I teach how to turn your mind off before going into meditation. I'm also doing a meditation night on Tuesday evening here on TikTok as well for anyone that wants to join me for a meditation night. Yeah, definitely do that. My health and beauty live will be tomorrow night, 10 p.m. UK time, for anyone that's interested in that. I'm back on Monday night doing more readings, and then on Tuesdays the meditation night. But all my lives around about 10 p.m. UK time. Yeah. Oh, thank you, Stephen. A lot of people have benefited from the meditations that I do on my YouTube channel. You'll find I did a few of the ones that I've got on my YouTube channel are the ones that I've done live here as well. I've got a sky and earth grounding one. That's perfect for doing every single day. It clears your chakras first thing in the morning, last thing at night. I've done Meet Your Spirit Guide meditations. I've done past life regression meditation as well. And you can find all of my meditations on my YouTube channel, the Lady Moonlight one. Okay, so definitely try this, Carrie. All right. At least now you know why you get emotional. On the full moon, drink plenty of water. And if you haven't already, make some moon water. I've always got moon water. Save up your empty wine bottles, etc. Then on a full moon, fill your bottle with water. You can put a clear quartz crystal in there if you want it supercharged, or you can just put the water out, leave it out, obviously with a lid on it so you don't get any night insects in your water. You don't want that. But fill it with, I always fill my water with spring water. Leave it out in the full moon, or if it's not safe to leave out on your doorstep because you live on a busy street, etc., leave it on a moonlit window. The next morning, you can keep the water in the fridge, keep it cool, and you will notice it will taste amazing because it's charged with the moon. Very, very good for calming the mind, energizing the body. You can add the moon water to your teas, your coffees, whatever. You can also use it for cleansing things as well. Oh, you're more than welcome. My YouTube name is Lady Moonlight. But if you go to my bio on here, all my links are on the second page of my website. I've got a website link. If you go to my website, on the second page is all my social media links, including my YouTube. But my meditation ones are all on the Lady Moonlight one. Oh, definitely. And let me know how you get on, Carrie. It's our readings night tonight. I do a reading for 8 people on the list. The readings list is closed just now, but you're welcome to stay and listen to some of the readings. But we're just talking about meditation. And I also have a YouTube channel. You're more than welcome. Oh, you're more than welcome. I'm so glad you've managed to get on my list tonight, Carrie. And at least now you understand a little bit about why we get these anxieties. I just don't do negative people, and that's why a lot of people that find my lives, they're like, this is such a calming live to be on. I've got wonderful moderators. Rosie's one of my moderator. So is Purple Moon. She's amazing. Danny's one of my moderators, and they know that, you know, if you're going to come into my live bringing negativity or whatever, it's the quickest route of getting blocked. And that's why a lot of people seem to be drawn to my lives. I work with positivity, healing, and love and light. That's who I am. Oh, thank you. Okay, so the next person on my list, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4 people left for tonight. Colette, our lovely Colette. Okay, let's shuffle these cards for our Colette. Now remember, even though I'm reading a card for Colette, or I'm reading a card for Carrie, or I'm reading a card for Nat, or Stephen, or whoever, the card may well relate to anyone else in this room as well. And that's absolutely okay as well. There's a lot of people that have said to me, you know, I know you're reading for Colette, but this card talks about me as well. And that's absolutely okay. If anyone can also take the information in Carrie's card or in Colette's card or Stephen's card, etc., then yeah, take whatever you can from the readings. Okay, so let's shuffle these cards for Colette. Oh, no problem. Sleep well, Carrie, and thank you for joining. Good night. Okay. So do we still have Colette? Where is our Colette? Where's she hiding? Colette, Colette, come out, wherever you are. She's always hiding. Yay, she's there. You under that table again, Colette, honestly. I'm sure Colette's got snacks under the table. Well, she's either got snacks under the table or she's got a bottle of wine under there, one of the two. Yay, Colette's here. Okay, Colette, you have got the Six of Pentacles. All right. And I feel that recently you have been juggling your finances, right? And I guess a lot of people are juggling their finances right now. You know, the cost of fuel's going up, the cost of our energy bills are going up, food prices are just going off the Richter scale, etc., etc. So it's not uncommon that a lot of Pentacle cards are coming out lately. And we're finding that where once before we had enough money to see us from payday to payday, we're struggling a little bit more and we're having to actually adjust our finances accordingly. So this card talks about just that. Whereas in the past, you've maybe been able to have money to pay all the bills, food on the table, and have extra money left over. But you're finding that things are a little bit tighter now. There are more bills, more money going out than there is probably coming in, or money to be saved, if that makes sense. I knew she had her snacks. Oh dear. She never even saved me a snack. That's terrible. I'm glad. Anything is still possible, right? Even though we're kind of in a place now where government's putting prices up left, right, and centre, etc. All it requires is rethinking the budget. All right. So a lot of the times we try and think our budget's up here, right? Oh, I've got X amount and I need to pay this and I need to pay that and this is what's going to be left over. But when we have to pull in the purse strings and we have to readjust our budget, the best way to do that is writing everything down. So write down what you've got coming in and write that number at the top. Next, you're going to write a column and list all the things that you have to pay, all the bills, the food bills, the energy bills, etc. And then you're going to deduct that from what money you've got coming in. That's going to give you a total of what's left. Now, what you can do is you can split what's left and give yourself less for little treats, but put a little bit aside for, as my mother used to call it, a rainy day, all right, for when things go wrong. And when you do that process, yes, you might not have as much money as you would like for the little treats in life, But in the long run, you are. Because when inflation goes down and prices start going down again, and you readjust your finances accordingly, you'll find that the money that you've actually saved is going to buy you a lot more stuff, right? It's a case of saving for that rainy day. But you can only do this by readjusting your finances. Write down what's coming in, what's going out, and what's left over, and then split what's left over so that you can have a little bit of extra to sort of play with, but also save some of that extra for when things go wrong. Oh, lovely. I'll have a coffee, Purple Moon. No milk, no sugar, just black. Thank you. Yeah, and and that's because we're so used to working on a budget where we already knew what was coming in, what was going out, and what we had left over. But when price rises start going into the equation, it's more difficult to keep it up here because you're like, oh, wait a minute, well that was, or that used to be, for example, oh my weekly electric used to be £20, now it's £40. Wow, that's an extra £20 I've got to put aside. It's harder to figure all that out up here. So until we get a new budget up here, it's very much a case of writing it all down and starting your budget from scratch. Then once you get used to that, then you can do this all up here until, of course, the government put prices down, etc., and then we have to readjust it all again. But a lot of us go on autopilot as far as finances go, and we think, well, we've got this amount left and this amount left. But that's the old way. And we forget that inflation's happening and prices are going up. And, I was saying that to my partner not so long ago. I do a monthly shop to fill up our freezer. Now, at one time, I could fill up our whole freezer for £150. It's more like £230 now. So that just goes to show what a big jump it is buying your food now. Whereas before, that's a big, huge leap from your 150 to 230. So you have to adjust things accordingly. And sometimes it's just a case of saying, okay, well, now that's my new target. It's not going to be 150, it's going to be 230. So I'm going to have to readjust that on my books. Oh, lovely. Thank you. Just the way I like it. Yay. I'm so glad, Colette. Well, it's probably the fact that you were struggling, which is why Spirit gave you that little bit of a helping hand to help you readjust your budget. I've had to do that myself as well because I'm a bit like you, Colette. I knew exactly what was coming in, what was going out, and then the prices just went phew. And I'm like, wait a minute, how have I got less money left than I usually had? And it's because I've been working on the old till rather than putting the new till in place. So definitely give that a go. And you'll find that things work out a lot easier for you. Oh, I'm so glad that worked out for you. And I'm sure that, you've worked out the budgets before. You can do it again. It just means starting from scratch, juggling the books, as it were. Oh, you're more than welcome. And that's the thing. We do. We are creatures of habit. And you know, I'm all for learning new things. Oh, I've got a runny nose today. Every time I work in here, sometimes when I do readings, there's a spirit in this room who obviously has an allergy. And every time I come and do readings in here, I get a runny nose. Go figure. But yeah, definitely getting out of the habit of the old habits and putting in new habits. So I'm so glad you got that reading because it's going to help you out massively. Okay, next is Rosie Twain. Oh, we're getting through the readings tonight, no problem. So I'm just catching up. I'm so glad people are resonating with the cards tonight. Yay, there's Rosie. Thank you for the likes, folks, and the follows. And for those who have gifted, thank you so, so much. You're all amazing. Okay. Let's shuffle our cards for Rosie. This is why I love doing my readings, because it helps so many people. Okay. Now, for anyone that has gone to my profile to put their names on my mini readings list, I will be doing some mini readings on my profile tomorrow during the day. So if your name's on the list, I will let you know that I've added you to the list. The reading list is the third pinned post on my profile. If you hit the like and then you comment card, please, I will comment back to let you know you're on my readings list on there. And then tomorrow I go through that readings list. And when I get to your name, I do a little mini reading on my profile and I'll tag your name in that reading. Sassy, should you give up and give your ex what he wants? No. No, no, no. Definitely do not give your ex what he wants. He's an ex for a reason. All right? I got that answer quite crystal clear, right? I feel he's pressurizing you into doing something or giving him something that in your heart you don't want to give him. But, you know, this is how they play it, all right? They will bully you and bully you and bully you until you give in. And when you give in and you give them what they want, you're the one left high and dry, feeling unhappy, and he is preening his little feathers, feeling really proud of himself because he managed to beat you down. No, don't give in to what he wants, is the answer. Okay, I know that through experience. I divorced a narcissist. 30 years I put up with his crap until I divorced him. I'm now with a wonderful partner. He's my world. Okay. So let's see what cards we have for Rosie, and then we've got Stephen and Shelley. Oh wow! After all that shuffling, Rosie, you also have the Six of Pentacles. So again, I feel that you have been struggling a little bit with finances as well, trying to keep the wolf at the door, if that makes sense. So again, it's regarding shuffling the books a little bit and making a few adjustments is the way forward with this. Yeah, 2 in a row. Hello, Shannon. I would love to give you a reading, but the readings list is closed. However, I'm back doing readings for 8 people on Monday. Or I have a mini readings list on my profile. It's on the 3rd pinned post on my profile. If you hit the like and just comment card, please, I'll add you to that readings list. And in my spare time, I go through the list and do little mini readings on my profile and tag you when it gets to your name and your reading. Okay, so yeah, you know, I feel this card, Spirit know exactly what's going on in the world, because a lot of the readings tonight are all pentacles, and that's very, very rare. And it's kind of like Spirit are giving us a little helping hand here when food prices, fuel prices, energy prices are going sky high, and people are struggling left, right, and center. Spirit want to give us as much advice and help as we can. And it's just a case of rebudgeting in a different way. Paying the bills and the food stuff is first and foremost. Whatever's left, put some away to save for rainy day or difficult days, and then some left over for giving yourself little treats as well. Once you reassess your budget and you do it in a different way from what you would normally do, that's when things get a little bit easier. Yes, we might not be buying as much luxury stuff as we would normally do, but that little bit of extra that we are putting away is going to help when prices eventually do start going down again. Yeah, definitely. You know, and it's the same with all of us. We've got more outgoings than we have money saved. And it's just a case of, well, okay, the outgoings are more than what the savings used to be. But that's okay, because I can just adjust the savings column. Whereas before we were adjusting the money going out column because we knew we had more money saved at the end of it, we're reversing that. We're making sure that our bills are paid first and foremost, and we've got food on the table, and then anything left over, we can divide that. Save some for those little extras, and the rest put away and let it add up. Hello, hello, Reese. So I do hope that that is going to help you as well. Very, very rare that the same card comes out on 2 readings, but it just goes to show that, you know, loved ones in spirit are just as aware of what's going on financially as we are on earth, and they will come and help us out when we need to. Please excuse the bell in the background and the little kuda kuda bowl. My parrots should be sleeping, but sometimes spirit wake them up and they're playing with their little talking ball and their bells and doing lots of things that they shouldn't be doing. They should be actually sleeping at this time of the night. Rosie, you're more than welcome. I'm so glad you got picked out because, you know, sometimes we don't think about readjusting our budget. We just go into autopilot. Like Colette was saying, it's autopilot. We think we still got the same amount of money coming in and the same amount of money that we're saving. And we haven't. We have to sort of put it all down on paper and see exactly what we've got coming in, what we've got going out, and what's left, and then divide that what's left into well, I can do half of a treat or whatever this month, and then next month might be a little bit better. Hello, Betty. And Rosie, you're more than welcome. Okay, so we've got 2 readings left for the night. Stephen is next, and then Shelley. So I'm going to really shuffle these cards. I shuffled them the last time and we still got the same card twice, which is truly amazing. They are, you know, but the government, I found out today, was it today or yesterday, that the government are giving people money towards their bills. But we're not getting that till, I think it's September, October time. Go figure. And it all depends on what, you know, what money we've got coming in. Like if you're disabled, you're going to get £600 in 4 or 5 increments. Whereas if you're full-time working, you get 400, and some people only get 100. It's crazy how they work it out. But it's still a lot short of what the energy companies are actually charging just now. It is ridiculous. Yeah, October. Yeah, definitely. You know, and it's not like you're getting all that money at one time. You're only getting like, is it something like £60 a month? Which is, it goes, you know, it's £60 that we probably wouldn't already have, but it goes nowhere near the bills that people are paying. And of course, we're coming into winter, so the fuel bills are going to go up even more. During the summer, we've got less bills because we're not putting the heating on, or we're not using as much electric lighting, etc. But come the winter time, people are really going to struggle. Even with the extra finances, people are really, really going to find it tough. So it's going to be interesting to see what actually happens with this. Yep, definitely. Hello, Alina. Hello, Jade. I agree, Rosie. They should make it the same for everyone. That's okay. I knew what you meant. Okay, let's see what the cards have got to say for Stephen. I'm so glad your wife got a card today as well, Stephen. There you go. It was meant to be. Okay. So let's shuffle these cards. Now, with if people are interested in the filterless era products, if you are in the UK, their website does say 3 to 5 days delivery. Please allow a little bit of extra if you're in the UK, because the 3 to 5 days delivery is for the US. Lisa is a USA company, but she delivers her products all over the world. So I know that I'm now on day 12 of doing my gua sha, and I ordered my Filterless Era oils and face creams, etc., on last Friday. So I know that I'll probably get mine next week, but please allow 7 to 10 days roughly if you're in the UK for the Filterless Era stuff, because it does come from America. But it is the best out there. I can't wait to get my stuff so that I can do demonstrations on here with you. For those that don't know what gua sha is, do check out my profile. I've just done a step 1 and 2 gua sha demonstration. It's an ancient Japanese skin facial massage that is going to really give you a youthful looking skin naturally. No Botox or lip fillers or anything, all natural. It's been used for centuries and it does work. Yep, definitely. Oh, lovely. I love the spa breaks. I love the sound of that. Spa breaks are amazing. I don't think I would convince my partner to go on a spa break. We go to more spiritual holidays away and haunting places and stuff, but I bring the spa home anyway with my gua sha stuff, and I've just ordered a light therapy mask, which is fantastic for the skin. I can't wait to demonstrate that. And it's good for eczema, rosacea, oily skin, helps to regenerate the skin cells, etc. Apparently in the USA, when you go to a spa and you book a month's light therapy mask session, it's something like £2,500 a month. Wow. Whereas the light therapy mask, which is spa quality from Filterless Era, is only $140, which is something like just under £100 in our money, and you've got it at home and you can use it every single day. Big huge difference. Just goes to show what the spas are making with their masks. It's crazy. Okay, Stephen, you've got the magician. And you've got all the tools at your disposal to do well at whatever you put your mind to. You're good with your hands. You're good at working out things as well. And where possible, you would rather do things yourself than pay extra money for a tradesman, etc., etc. So I see you as doing a little bit of DIY. You know, why pay somebody else to do it when you can learn to do it yourself? You love to learn new things. If there's something you don't know, you go out your way to find out. If there's something you can't do but want to do, you go out your way to learn how to do it, if that makes sense. Yeah, they would make great gifts, and Lisa does gift packs as well, as far as the gua sha stuff as well. They all come ribbon wrapped as well, so you can get like the gua sha tools, the oils, the eye cream, etc., the cupping, little face cups and stuff. all-in-one gift pack, which I think is amazing. I might be giving some of them out for Christmas as well. Might get a few of the little bundles that they do, because who doesn't want to have a little gua sha massage in their own home for Christmas? I just think it's a great idea. I'm hoping that I'll get my partner to try the light therapy mask because he has eczema, and it will help his skin immensely. Just a case of persuading, a little gentle persuasion. Wow. There you go. So, you know, there's nothing that you can't do if you really, really put your hand. The magician is somebody that is really good with their hands, but also good with their mind as well. You're a good problem solver as well. So if there's something that you need to work out, you're very quick to work out. You're also good with helping other people out as well, is the message of this card. So if somebody else is struggling with DIY, for example, or they need a hand with something, you're always willing to help a neighbor or a friend out. But sometimes you give too much of yourself. So this card has a little bit of a warning for you as well, Stephen. Don't spread yourself out too much, right? Because there are people out there that will take advantage of your good nature, all right? So know the ones that genuinely need your help and support, but also know the ones that are there just basically, well, let's see how much I can get out of Stephen. Because there are people out there that will drain the hell out of your kindness, if that makes sense. Wouldn't it just? I have a spirit in here that has hay fever, and every time I do prolonged readings, I get their symptoms. As soon as I finish my readings, my nose stops running. It only happens in here. We live in an old haunted bungalow, and this is the most haunted room. And we do have, as a young woman that died in this house. She died in her teens. I believe she was 17 or 18. And I feel that she had, I don't know whether it was a plague or the flu or something around the 1800s. But when she's in the room, I know it because my nose really, really starts to run. And then as soon as I go into the lounge, it stops. It's bizarre. Oh, thank you. Yeah, helping a neighbour is one thing, but make sure that she's, yeah, everybody thinks I get a cold. I don't get colds in general. I am allergic to chemicals. Sometimes when I'm out and about, if I'm in a lot of traffic, for example, if I'm in a busy high street, I don't know if anyone else gets this, but when I'm in a busy high street and there's a lot of pollution, there's a lot of cars and there's a lot of gas and fumes and stuff around, oh boy, do I get runny nose. Or we stay in a little country village, and farmers use chemical pesticides, and the chemical pesticides play havoc because it's chemicals. I can't do chemicals, which is why I promote all natural stuff. So, you know, all my my partner knows I spend a fortune on my skincare and my supplements, but it's because I can't use chemical stuff. But yeah, this young lady that we have in here, She died at an early age, and I believe she died in this house. We also have an old World War One soldier who had his leg amputated. So we have quite a few variety of spirits in this house. But yeah, as I said that, my nose has stopped, so she must have disappeared. Yeah. Yeah, I love the sea. Do you know what when the farmers here are polluting the earth, I go into the woods. I'm quite fortunate we stay near a large forest that's 7 miles long in all directions. Um, and I go into the woods because the trees emit huge and massive amount of oxygen, and it helps with my allergies as well. Uh, but the seaside, yeah, I love the sea air. Um, just been walking on the sand barefoot, walking in the woods. I love taking my shoes off in the woods as well and walking on the earth and just feeling the earth beneath my feet. I just absolutely love all of that. But yeah, now and again, I do have the young lady coming in, and I always know that she's there because um, she always shares her allergies with me. I guess it's her way of letting me know that she's here. But yeah, definitely. But yeah, I can't wait to get the filterless era stuff so that I can demonstrate them all for you. I'm hoping they should be here about Tuesday or Wednesday, I think. I know that they've got a long way to travel, but it will be so worth it. Um, and remember, if you are in the UK or Ireland or whatever, it is the filterless era is in dollars. So it will be actually cheaper by the time you get it. I think my first order was something like $390 with the discount code. But by the time they converted it, it was something like £250. So there was about 59 pounds of a difference, something like that. So I got it cheaper, so I was more than happy. So you just convert the dollars into pounds, and you know roughly what you're spending in the filterless era shop. Remember, on my website, I also have my discount code, which gets you £5 off your order. If you use the code WYTCH, WYTCH, you'll get £5 off your order as well. Hello, Caroline. I'd love to give you a card, but the card list is full tonight. But I am back on Monday. Failing that, I also have a little mini card list on my profile. If you put your name down for a card on there, on my days when I'm not doing live readings, I do little mini readings on my profile. And if your name's on that list, I do a reading on the profile and tag you in that list. But I will be back on Monday night doing another 8 readings. So going back to Stephen's reading, yes, carry on doing what you're doing because you are good at what you're good at working things out. You're good at DIY, helping other people out. But be aware that there are people out there that will take advantage of your good nature. All right? So make sure that you're not burning that candle at both ends for the sake of saving somebody else extra money, etc., buying, with a tradesman or whatever else. Or at least if you are doing something for something, make sure that you don't do it all for nothing. All right? Oh, yep, it is almost. Oh, night, Rosie. Night, Purple Moon. Oh, I'm so glad it does. And I'm so glad both you and your beautiful wife got a reading tonight. I just think that was meant to be. Okay, we are on our last reading of the night, which is our Shelley. I'm so glad my nose has stopped running. Trust us to live in a haunted bungalow that has a ghost with an allergy. Go figure. But it's her way of letting me know that that's her. So I guess I can't complain really. And it's not like I've got a cold or anything that's going to be persistent. When she leaves the room, it goes away. So it's fine. It is what it is. Good night, Stephen, and thank you for joining us. Yay, Rochelle's here. Okay, Shelley. Nice to know your name, because I always call you Rochelle. So at least now I know it's Shelley. Okay, let's shuffle these cards. We'll always save the best till last. Okay. Some lovely readings as always. So it's always nice to meet new people as well. And I'm so glad you caught my live today, Shelley. Okay. Let's shuffle these cards. Give them a really good mix. Let's give them a good old mix. Okay. This one is the Two of Swords. Now, the Two of Swords talks about arguments and debates. And I feel that there is some tension in the air, whether it's to do with friends who are kind of having a debate or family debate. But I feel that there is tension in the air, people arguments or fallouts. And I feel that they're trying to bring you in the middle of it all, if that makes sense, right? I feel that when family fallouts are in full, or friends fallouts are in full swing, they always turn to Shelley for an opinion or to try and resolve the issue, if that makes sense. Hello, Charlene. It's a nickname. Yeah. So, it's, again, you're a bit of an empath. You don't like saying no to people. Now, for those that are just joining and they would like a reading, the readings list is closed for tonight, unfortunately. Shelley is the last reading for tonight. But I am back on Monday doing another 8 more readings. I also have a mini readings list on my profile page. If you go to the pinned post on there, hit the like, and then ask for a card in the comments, I'll add you to that list. And on my days off, when I'm not doing readings or healings, etc., I go through that list and I do little mini readings on my profile, and I'll tag your name in those readings. But failing that, I am back again on Monday evening with more readings for 8 people. So the Two of Swords is saying to you, Shelley, that it's so easy to get drawn into other people's debates and other people's arguments. But be careful with that one as well, because often when you're piggy in the middle of an argument, the argument will go on. They'll ask your opinion, you'll give your opinion. They might not agree with that opinion, and they'll still keep on arguing, making you feel bad because you've tried to help, but then they're ignoring your help in some ways, and they're still arguing and battling it out. And then they make up, and then you're the villain, if that makes sense, right? So for all the help that you give them, often you're on the brunt of that argument in the long run, right? In the long run, even though you're doing your best to help them out, you're the one that gets kind of shunted out for all the efforts that you put into helping them out with their problems. So what this card is suggesting is, if there are other people having debates or arguments and they cannot find a solution, rather than you try and give them a solution that in the end they're going to throw back at you and make you feel the villain or make you feel the bad one, simply say to them, listen, you're right, they're right. So you're not going to agree. Nothing I say is going to change that. So why don't you both agree to disagree and move on? If they both agree to disagree and change the subject and move on, all is well and good, right? End of argument. You don't get dragged into it. However, if one doesn't agree to that and they keep arguing, stand your ground on this and simply say to them, well, do you know what? Sort this one out yourself, because I'm not wanting involved in this. If you're not going to agree to disagree with each other, then I'm walking. And I'll leave you to sort it out yourselves. That way, no blame can come back on you. And you're not getting dragged into these debates for them to be able to fire back at you, if that makes sense. A lot of empathic people get used in that way. You know, it's like, Lady Moonlight, can you help me and my sister or me and my brother with this problem? And I go and help them out or whatever. And then it falls back on me. It's like, well, Lady Moonlight said that. Well, no, I didn't actually say that one. You said that one, but you're using me to sort of get your leverage in. And I feel that this is what is happening with yourself. Don't allow them to use you as a battering ram, as it were. Yeah. Well, stand your ground on this one. Definitely say, no, thank you. I can't deal with your drama. And you can either sort it out yourselves or agree to disagree and end the argument here and there. But either way, I'm not taking part in it. And, you know, they might fall out with you slightly because you're not giving in and you're not being helpful to them. But at the same time, this is their argument, this is their debate. It's not the debate that they're not having that debate with you, they're having that debate with each other, if that makes sense. And it's causing you more anxiety than it probably is them, right? They're causing the drama and they're pulling you into the drama. And that pulling into the drama is causing you all this anxiety. So one way of doing it is saying, look, used to agree to disagree. If you can't do that, then walk away. And if you can't do that, well, I'm walking away. But don't ask me to referee in between it, because I'm not choosing sides on this one. Leave it to them to sort out their argument. Because for all the goodwill in the world that you want to help them, they're going to throw that help back in your face. And what was going to happen is they're going to shake hands and make up, and you're going to be the one that's the villain of the piece, kind of thing. Don't give them the opportunity of doing that. Yep. Yeah, definitely don't allow them. They will keep on trying to pull you into the middle of it because they see that you've got a good heart, but you're doing exactly the right thing. But I feel that it's eating away at you as well because you don't like letting people down, right? So even though you're standing your ground and you're saying to them, I don't want to be brought into the middle of this, you still feel bad. And what the card is saying is, don't feel bad, right? Because that's not, it's not your battle, it's not your war, it's their war, not yours. So never ever feel bad about somebody else's drama just because you don't want involved in that, right? It's their drama, it's their argument, it's their debate. And you shouldn't feel guilty for saying, no, I'm not going to get involved in the middle of that. Hello, Sammy, Kate. Oh, bless. Well, keep standing your ground, you know, and just say, look, don't call me when you're in the middle of an argument because I really don't want to get in the middle of this. Sort it out yourselves. Agree to disagree, or both of you walk away, whatever you have to do, but don't bring me into the middle of it. Because I don't want the drama and I don't want the problems and troubles. I've got enough problems and troubles of my own, and I really don't need to be brought into your debate either. Hello, Shannon. Welcome. So I hope that resonates with you, and stay strong on this one. You've got this. And the more that you stay out of it, yeah, they might go in a huff with you. They might throw the dummy out the pram, as it were, but stick to your guns with this one, definitely. And that brings us to the end of tonight's readings. I'd like to thank everyone who took part in tonight's live. Now, I am back tomorrow evening for a topic chat. It's not a readings night, it's a topic chat. We'll be talking about how to improve your health and your skin naturally without chemicals. We'll also be talking about things like stress beads for people who are anxious, for empaths, etc. We're going to talk about healing stuff. We're going to talk about the best skincare to get, the best supplements to use, what you should be using for your hair, etc., etc. So it's all about natural products versus chemical products. So that's tomorrow evening. On Monday, I'm doing another live card readings for 8 people. Again, all my lives are 10 p.m. UK time. And then on Tuesday, I'm doing a live meditation night where you can come along, join me live as I do a healing meditation. So if you're needing a little bit of extra grounding and healing, do come along on Tuesday night for some meditation. Hello, Gabrielle. I would love to do more readings, but I have been doing readings since 10 p.m. tonight. The readings list did close, and I've just done the last reading of the night. But I do have a mini readings list on my profile. If you go to my profile here on TikTok, on the 3rd pinned post, you'll see a readings list. If you hit like and comment card I add you to that readings list. And then in my spare time, I go through that list and do little mini readings on my profile. When I get to your name on the list, I do a little mini reading on my profile and tag your name in that reading. Failing that, I am back on Monday evening for more live readings for 8 people. No problem. So thank you everyone for the likes, for the follows, for the shares, and for an amazing live tonight. You are all amazing. Some beautiful readings tonight. Couldn't be doing that without all of your help and support. I'm going to wish you all a wonderful, wonderful Saturday evening. Well, it's Sunday morning here in the UK. And I will be back tomorrow evening for our natural health and beauty chat. So I hope you'll join me for that. Love and blessings, and I will see you all tomorrow night. Good night, Colette, and you take care too. Good night, Shelley, and good night, everyone else, and I will see you all tomorrow.